Monday, July 24th. I decided to take Shark Week into my own hands and dive into the water with Apex Shark Expedition Center in Simonstown. Let's learn more about it.
Seal Island is situated 8 nautical miles east out of Simonstown. Now we're going to get there, we're going to do a tour of the island, get you up nice and close so you can get some pictures of the seals and the blue wildlife that's out there. Then we're going to proceed another 2 nautical miles in a northerly direction into the inshore area, where we're going to be anchoring and looking for the sharks. And the sharks we're going to be looking for today in terms of species is a shark called a bronze whaler. Another name for it is also a copper shark. Beautiful looking animal. Size wise, we've been observing out there is upwards of about 3 meters long or 10 feet, which is longer than the cage. Okay, so still a sizable shark in its own right. But on the sharks, just remember one thing. This is wildlife we're dealing with. You're going to see 65,000 in 25 to 30 minutes from now. That's one thing in terms of wildlife. I can guarantee you. The rest is all up to Mother Nature, which she wants to provide for us today. But it's not just about sharks. Think of today as like a marine safari. It's a possibility of seeing some whales, dolphins, that sort of thing. If we do see anything of interest like that, or you maybe see something that we didn't see, like a whale blow, you weren't quite sure maybe what it was, come to us as crew. We're more than happy to take the boat over that location to see what it possibly could be.
Far in the distance, there was a blow that was spotted by one of the crew members, and as we got closer, we noticed these 4 humpback whales. What an experience. And then we headed over to Seal Island, and the guy was right. There were thousands of them. I could have stayed here for a long time just watching these seals play and slide on the rocks. It was amazing to watch. But our main goal, that was to see the sharks. So we quickly headed off, and this bird actually flew up and caught up to us, and he was interested in some food that we had, and they gave us the opportunity to feed him. And those that were interested, we all took a turn, and it was a pretty cool experience.
So a lot of time and effort goes into trying to track these animals. It could take 5 minutes to get a shark. It could take an hour, 2 hours shark might not show up on the day. We just never know. Every trip is so different out there. This part of the cage remains above the water at all times. Okay, so your head will be bobbing over here, out the water. You listen up to us as crew. We'll shout to you where the sharks are, where the sharks are coming from. We're going to go under the water and have a look. These are teeth marks here from sharks. Okay, those are teeth marks here from sharks. Okay, alright. So please do not hold the outside bars. Alright.
As we got there, Group 1 got ready, and it was me, and I teamed up with this parent and child combo, and the other parent and child were on the boat, and the staff got ready and started to jump the water.
Oh, the seal on the shark. Not coming in now? Okay, good.
Oh, there's the seal. The seal's not very bright if it's hanging by a shark. Oh my God.
I was the first one in the water, and it was amazing. I'm not gonna lie, it was quite cold, but then the other 2 joined me, and we started watching the sharks swim by, and oh, so cool. Have you ever gone cage diving? This is my 2nd time, and one of the things you can't control while you're in wildlife is conditions. So on this one, the visibility isn't that great.
It's winter time in South Africa, and it's not so warm in the water.
It's about 14 degrees in the water, and getting to watch these 2 bronze whalers swim around was amazing. The biggest was about 2.7 meters. We were in the water for about 10 minutes, and then it was our time to get out and let Group 2 go into the water.
It's so warm in there. It's so good.
It was cool to be out of the water and actually warm up and see some of the other wildlife, like this jellyfish, the seal, and actually listen and learn about what they were telling us. But their time was soon up, and I jumped back in as the only one from Group 1, and I went in and I saw the coolest thing. It was this 7-gill shark, and the experience I had, it was a little bit scary because I wasn't sure if it was going to get in the cage or not. But this 7-gill, it normally stays on the bottom of the water and doesn't come up. Even the captain and crew were impressed by this experience with the 7-gill. We've now seen 2 different species of sharks on this trip, the 7-gill and the bronze whaler. That's pretty cool. And it wasn't just one bronze whaler, because you can see them all actually hanging out in this picture. And then there's the seal that they refer to as Dennis. Oh, what a great experience. I'm starting to get super cold, but this experience is awesome. And then the other guy from the group too, he jumps into the cage, so it's just the two of us in the cage, and we're watching the seven gill and the bronze whalers, and it's absolutely amazing. And every time I'm like, I need to get out, something cool happens, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna hang out with this shark and just enjoy the moment, because I can warm up in a little bit. I'm so glad that my footage has actually turned out on this cage diving experience. The last time, my camera actually died just before I stepped into the water. That time I got to see great whites. This time I'm getting to see two different species. But this floating's getting cold, and we head back to shore and just enjoy the views on the way back. Unfortunately, we didn't see any more whales, but I did save a penguin at the pier.
So we're gonna try to save this penguin.
We discussed our plan, and we had an idea on what we were going to do, and we think that the penguin is potentially injured or sick, because it shouldn't be where it is.
No, not quickly. You never do it quickly. You never do it quickly. Hey, baby. Yeah, look at that. Oh, where's that pig?
I think he's too sore to move or to
Oh,
jump.
there's something definitely up there.
Wrong with him.
Right
Yeah.
here? All right. Okay.
Hey, bring it up.
There we go.
Sorry, your thing got a little bit wet.
I'm all good. Bless you.
As long
That's
as
a
he
good one,
gets.
We made sure he was comfortable and warm until the local wildlife people came and checked him out. And then they released him. I decided to do a research dive also on this trip. Wait, did you see that sign? But this research dive, we ended up going into the water to look for shysharks. I didn't know much about them, but as we were swimming through these giant kelp forests, we were looking for these sharks. And I honestly thought these sharks were going to be a lot bigger than they were. I definitely enjoyed cage diving more with Apex, but this was kind of cool getting to swim through the forest. And we did actually end up seeing one puff adder shyshark. Yeah, they're pretty cool, but I do wish that they were a little bit bigger. And we did actually see some seals on the dive too. For those of you that enjoy sharks and the water, I hope that you enjoyed this. Please feel free to check out my website or contact me for access to a free coloring package. Until next time, stay safe, have fun, and keep enjoying the wildlife.